It's time for a trip on the Fanatics recruiting trail as we hit the road to meet some of the nation's best prospects. This week, we're stopping near Fort Worth, Texas, to meet Aledo High School quarterback Hauss Hejny. The Aledo Bearcats have been a dominant program over the last 14 years. In that time, they have won 10 Texas state championships. Quarterback Hauss Hejny led the team to its most recent title last season.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, to be honest. I mean, Coach Buck, the way he's ran his program over the past 30-some years, you know, it's a good spot to be in. His level of attention to detail with everything, whether it's getting 5 reps in the weight room, make sure you're full sprint in every 40-yard dash we do during the off season. I mean, everybody just buys into the program, parents, family, just the whole community, and then it just pours into the teenage kids that are trying to go out and win a state championship. So I'm definitely fortunate to be in the spot that I'm in.
The name Hauss may sound like a nickname, and it was, for his father. For this young quarterback, the name Hauss is right there on his birth certificate.
So my dad's Pee Wee football coach used to call him Hauss. His favorite TV show is Bonanza, and the main character, his name is Hauss. And you know, my dad was a middle linebacker when he was in Pee Wee football. So his coach used to call him Hauss. So he's like, ever since he was 10 years old, he was like, I'm gonna name my first son Hauss. So you know, I'm just trying to live up to that name right now.
The toughness you might associate with a name like Hauss describes Hejny perfectly. At 5 feet 11 inches tall and 185 pounds, he's not the biggest quarterback you'll see, but he's willing to do whatever his team needs to get a win. In his junior year, he had 2,100 yards passing and 1,276 yards on the ground.
You know, obviously I'm a really explosive athlete. I mean, I run a pretty fast 40. I'm quick twitch. You can do the shuttle really well, and you know, I can spin the ball too. Everybody underestimates the way I can spin the ball. You know, my leadership aspect is really what makes me a good quarterback, and get my team rallied around me and for them to trust me is where I stand out the most, and what's the biggest difference maker for me. And you know, in game situations, you know, I can handle pressure. I played in big time moments, and you know, I'm very blessed to be able to perform at a high level. So I'm very grateful for my God-gifted abilities.
Next season, Hauss is staying close to home as he's committed to the same school his parents attended, TCU.
I've grown up in the TCU training room and the whole campus since I was a newborn. Both my parents were athletes and had me in college, so I've grown up around it my whole life. And I've known Coach Browse, our new OC, since he was at Arkansas, and we had that relationship fired up before then. And then when he moved to TCU, it was a perfect world. So I'm fired up and excited for what's next to come.
Hauss is rated as a 4-star prospect, and he was named one of the Elite 11 quarterbacks this past summer. His championship pedigree should serve him well as he seeks to make his mark with the Horned Frogs. Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.